to have all of my friends joining me today on Facebook Live. Hello, princes. Hello, princesses. I'm so glad to see all of you joining. And for those just getting here, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today. I want to say a very special thank you to the Princess Party Company for bringing me along this afternoon. After all, it is one of my absolute favorite activities that I've had this year. Thanks to the Princess Party Company, so many of my royal friends and superhero friends and mystery friends, the Harry Potter group, have all been here spending each and every day with you. Because we love you all. We cherish each and every one of you, and our favorite thing is to bring magic to your homes each and every day. So thank you for letting us be a part of that. Now for me in particular, as I'm sure you all know, I love to be snuggled up with a good book. And one of my favorite things to do is read with my friends. For those that are just joining, I'd love to say hello, so be sure to stick your name and who I could say hello to in the comments. And also, if you're celebrating anything special today, or if anything you'd like to share with me, I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Well, as always, I love to share story time and some afternoon tea. And my tea is already prepped today. Mrs. Potts was sure to make sure it was nice and ready for all of you. So, if you want to snuggle up with some tea, be sure to grab that as well, or any favorite drink will do, and let me know what you're drinking. Well, today I heard is a very special day, and I know we read a story about this special day just last week. Does anyone know what special day it is? It's National Puppy Day! That's right! Today is National Dog Day, where we celebrate all of our furry four-legged friends. So if you'd like to share about your furry friend, let us know, so that way we can celebrate them too. After all, you guys all learned about our puppy last time, and the adventures of how Teacup became a part of our special family at the castle. Today, I'm going to read about another one of my favorite friends at the castle, a friend that actually guided me to the castle one dark, stormy night, when I went to go and protect my father. Do you know who we're talking about? That's right! It's Philippe, my horse. Philippe has always been by my side, and I love him dearly, and I'm really excited to share this story with you today. First and foremost, before we get started, I do want to try my tea today, so be sure to grab yours as well. And look at this beautiful teacup that Mrs. Potts prepared my tea in. Let's see what we have today. Do you ever sit and just smell a drink? Sometimes I do that. Today it smells a little bit like honey and maybe a citrusy taste, but most importantly, there's something unique there. It's licorice. Oh my goodness, how fantastic. Let's give it a try. Just right. Oh, I love tea time. Well, I'm very excited to share this story with you all, but I wanted to teach you something very interesting about being a princess, you see. A lot of us princesses have crowns, and also quite a few of us have gloves. And all of us princesses with gloves, here's a fun tip, all married into our royalty. You see, I wasn't royal until I met the Beast, which turned out to be my Prince Charming. And you see, I wear these beautiful gloves with every single ball gown I have. But when I'm reading at home, my fingers tend to slip on the pages, so I like to take them off before I read a story. So I like to fold them up nicely like this and set them aside. That way those nice satin gloves don't get any stains on them or get too wrinkly or accidentally get caught on the floor or something like that. So today I'm going to read from a storybook that I think quite a few of you may have at home. So if you happen to have this 5-minute Princess Story series, be sure to grab it so we can read it along. You see, I'm trying to pick a variety of stories for our story time. Sometimes things you have on your shelf, and sometimes new stories for us to share together. But before I get started on my story today, I want to first and foremost say hello to so many of my friends. And I first want to say a very special hello to Princess Jennifer. Hello, dear. It's so good to see you. And Princess Ania, you're sad today. Oh no. Well, I don't want you to be sad. I wish I was there to give you a big hug. Here, I'll send you one right now. Here's what I want you to do with me, okay? Stick your arms out wide like this, and then wrap them around yourself like this, like you're hugging, okay? And then go like this, back and forth. Well, that's the closest I can get to sending you a hug today. But know that I can't wait to see you and give you one myself. Let's see. We also have Princess Monique, hello dear, and Princess Lola, and Princess Margaret, and Princess Victory, who is 7 years old. Wow, so many beautiful princesses with us. And Princess Lakeisha, what a beautiful name, my dear. And Princess Zoe, unsure of which. Princess Bianca and Prince Bruno. Hello there, sir. It's so exciting to have you both today. Are you perhaps siblings? Very cool. And we also have Princess China with us today. Hello, dear. And Princess Veronica, and of course, a dear friend of mine who I love, she visits me so often, is Princess Jenny. Hello, dear. Good to see you. And we also have a Princess Jessica with us, and a Princess Emma, and Eden, and Prince Brock. Hello there. So good to have you from all of your kingdoms today. I would love to hear what kingdoms you are from as well. You see, I'm from a far-off kingdom in France, and I know for quite a few of you, you're from kingdoms all around the United States of America. And we also have a few very familiar friends, Princess Gracie and Princess Olivia. Hello, dears. Good to see you. And Princess Audrey and Avery. I'm so glad to have you both back. Thank you so much for joining me. And also Princess Kelsey. Hello, dear. Good to see you. I hope things are well. And we also have Princess Aubrey and, oh my goodness, Princess Hannah and Prince Benjamin. You went to the ocean. Did you get to see Moana? Maybe Ariel? Ooh, make sure to always keep a lookout for them. You know, as much as we spend time at the Magic Kingdom, they love spending their time at the ocean. And Princess Gracie and Princess Heather, hello, dears. Well, we're going to get snuggled up with our story, and if I haven't said hello yet, please still continue to say hi. I'll be sure to say more hellos after story time. All right, today's story is about halfway through the book, if you happen to have the book off your shelf, and it is called A Friend for Philippe. And there's me with Philippe there. Looks like I'm bringing him carrots. Now, every story starts with 4 magical words, of course. Do you know what they are? That's right. Once upon a time. So let's say it together. Ready? Once upon a time. Very good. Once upon a time, it was a beautiful morning when Belle arrived at Philippe's stable with a surprise for her friend. Guess what I have? She called happily as she hurried to the horse's stall. The first carrots of the season, Philippe. I picked them just for you. Look how happy he is. And actually, it looks like the story just before has one of my princess friends' horses. Well, Buttercup. Oh, goodness. I love stories about our horses. Let's see if Philippe likes his carrots. Philippe was not as happy as Belle had hoped. He sniffed at the bunch of carrots. But when Belle offered him one, the horse pushed her hand away. Is something wrong? Belle asked, alarmed. Philippe was always hungry. Philippe hung his head and sighed. Belle decided that she had to cheer up her friend. But how? If only you could talk, Belle said. You could tell me exactly what to do. Do you ever have one of those moments with your pets? Or maybe a little sister or brother? Where you just wish that they could tell you what they wanted so you could give it to them because you love them so much. Look, it's poor sad Philippe here. Oh, it makes me so sad. I don't ever like to see my friends sad. Later that morning, Belle hurried to the castle library. She gathered all the books about horses she could find and began to read. Sacre bleu! Cried Lumiere when he, Cogsworth, and Chip saw all the books. What are you doing, princess? I want to cheer you up, Philippe. Ah, Belle exclaimed. I want to cheer up my horse. I hoped these books would help me figure out what's wrong, but I'm not having much luck. You should brighten his stall, Lumiere suggested. It's important to have the right atmosphere, you know. I believe that music is the key to happiness, Cogsworth said. It always made me smile when I was an enchanted clock. Or how about a bubble bath? Chip chimed in. That used to cheer me up. Now here's all the books I could find in the library. All of them I could conjure up on horses. And then there are my friends. I'm sure you don't recognize them as much now that they're no longer enchanted. There's Lumiere and Cogsworth. And who do you think this is? Chip, that's right. They wanted to help me and I was so grateful. Belle decided to give each idea a try. First, she and Lumiere decorated Philippe's stall. They covered the walls with wallpaper and sprinkled flower petals on the floor. They piled pillows in the corners, hung curtains on the windows, and strung up beaded garlands. For a final touch, they hung a chandelier from the ceiling. Voila! Lumiere exclaimed. What more could a horse ask for? Philippe stared sadly out the window. I wish I knew, said Belle. Sometimes you try to give someone a gift or take care of them, but it's not exactly what they hoped for. And it looks like I still needed to figure out how to communicate with Philippe and figure out exactly what he wanted. How many of you would be really cheered up from having their bedroom all decorated? Yeah? And a few of you are, oh, maybe something else, right? Well, let's see if maybe the next thing is for you. Next, Cogsworth brought an orchestra to the stable. Belle, Lumiere, and Chip listened politely as Cogsworth led the musicians through a very long concert. Philippe didn't seem to enjoy the music, though. Oh no! Look, Philippe, it looks like he's chewing on the music. Can you see that? Oh my goodness, that's so funny. And look, the orchestras they are playing with Cogsworth leading them. Oh, too bad Philippe didn't like the music, though. Let's see if what Chip had in mind works. Finally, Belle saw to it that Philippe was treated to a bubble bath fit for a king. If this doesn't make him smile, Belle told Chip, I don't know what will. In the end, although, he was as shiny and sweet-smelling as Philippe could be, but was still glum, and Belle was still puzzled. Maybe the prince will know what to do, Chip suggested. There he is in his bubble bath. Can you see him? He's not very happy about the bubbles. It's a rather fun bubble bath, though, because look, it's all purple and multicolored. And there's the prince. Belle thought that was an excellent idea. She found the prince in his study and explained everything to him. I wish I knew what Philippe needed, she cried. Do you have any suggestions? The prince thought for a moment. Maybe a walk would do him good, he said. That always used to cheer me up. Of course, Belle agreed. What a wonderful idea. There's us discussing in the study. And look, the prince has quite a few books that he's reading as well. You know, that's one of the things we have the most in common is reading together. We sure do love to read. Bright and early the next morning, Belle changed into her riding clothes and fetched Philippe. She led him to the edge of the forest where the royal orchids began. The sight of all the delicious fruit gave Belle an idea. Would you like an apple? The princess asked. Go ahead, choose one. They were sitting at the orchards together. Philippe wandered from tree to tree, eyeing each apple and even sniffing some. But he looked sad and his steps were slow and heavy. It was clear his heart wasn't in it. They continued until they reached a meadow. All of a sudden, Philippe's ears pricked up and his head snapped to attention. Then he charged off like a racehorse. Whoa, boy, Belle cried, nearly falling out of the saddle. Where are you going? But Philippe galloped on, straight into the forest. At last they emerged into a clearing filled with wild horses. Philippe whinnied, and several of the horses answered him. There's Philippe and I at the stable, And then you can see over here is when he ran away, and I was sitting on the back of him trying to hold on dearly. I'm sure we'll get to see the wild horses in the next illustration. There they are. Finally, Belle realized what Philippe had wanted. Not a fancy stall or music or a bubble bath. He wanted to be with other horses. Philippe trotted eagerly over to the herd. Well, go on, Belle said as she swung out of the saddle. Go have some fun. Soon Philippe was playing with one of the horses. The two horses chased each other around the clearing and found a patch of delicious grass. All too quickly, the day was over and the sun began to set. Oh goodness, we've got to get going. I promise we'll be back soon, Belle told Philippe. As they started towards the castle, Belle heard the sound of hooves behind them. Well, look at that, Philippe, she exclaimed. It's your new friend. The horse who had played with Philippe all afternoon was following them home. By the time they reached the castle, the two horses were walking side by side. Here's all of us when we first met the wild horses. Aren't they beautiful? And then, in this next picture, you can see what looks to be Philippe's newest friend, following us home to the castle. Smart horse, of course, because Philippe is quite a wonderful companion. Welcome to our castle, Belle told the new horse when they arrived. We're honored to have you be our guest. To show the horse she meant it, Belle fixed up the stall next to Philippe's. There, she said when she was through. Now this looks like a stable where a horse or two could live happily ever after. And that's exactly what they did. Look at the two horses here. Aren't they so sweet? Oh, I absolutely love their friendship. Now can you help me with the last 3 words of every story? Do you know what they are? Happily ever after. That's right. So let's finish the story after. That's right. Very good. Very good. Happily ever after. Well, I see I do have some more friends who have joined me today, and I'm so excited to have you here. So I want to be sure to say a very special hello. First to Doriti. Is that your name? How beautiful. I'm so sorry if I've mispronounced it. It sounds beautiful, though, Doriti. And you're from Perrysburg, Ohio. Wow, that's quite the far-off kingdom, isn't it? Hello there, nice to meet you. And we have Princess Sophia with us today. Hello, Princess. I'm so glad to see you're with us again today. Let me put down the story real quickly. And also we have Mavis here. Hello. And Kayla and Diane. Hello there. So good to see you all. And we also have Princess Ashlyn from the far kingdom of Alabama. How amazing. And also Samantha. Hello there, dear. And Kova and Jenna Lee. What a beautiful few names there. My goodness. And also Princess Jessica and Prince Robin. It's so good to see you both here. Thank you for joining me. And also Kala. Hello there. And Veronica. Hello, dear. So good to see you. And we have Claire and Charlotte. Do you two happen to be sisters? Oh, that's so sweet. I absolutely love that. And Aubrey and Asia. Hello there. I'm so glad to see you all have joined me this afternoon. You make me feel truly so special. And Princess Elena. Hello there, dear. And it looks like we have a Prince Cole from the far-off kingdom of Delaware. Hello there, Prince Cole. So nice to meet you. And we have Princess Lily and Mavis. Hello there. I'm so happy to have you both with us. And it looks like you're from another far-off kingdom, the kingdom of New Hampshire. Wow. Look at all these amazing kingdoms we have all over the country that are all in one space today. Wow. Well, I've had so much fun having story time with you all today. And I do want to finish our time with just a little more spot of tea. such a healthy thing to drink. Sometimes they have a little caffeine and can give you a jolt of energy, but they also are filled with wonderful herbs and things to make you feel nice, healthy, and happy. For all of you that have been taking good care of yourself this year, I'm so very proud of you. This has been a year full of change, and you all have handled it with such royalty. Very, very proud of all of you for eating your vegetables and being sure to wash your hands well all year. Everything you're doing to learn at school or safe at home, depending on what kingdom you're in. And most importantly, listening to your parents. I'm very proud of each and every one of you for all you have done. You're helping us save the world. Now, before I head on my way, I want to be sure to say hello to Lainey May. And thank you, dear, for saying you love my hair. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You know, it takes lots of work having long hair. I'm sure you could ask my friend Rapunzel about that. And also Princess Lindsay. Hello there, dear. So good to see you. Well, I've had such a wonderful time with you today. And if you'd ever like to meet me in person, please feel free to do so. Just go ahead and click on the link here or visit our website, and I can visit you personally for your birthday or any parties you'd like to have, or just for fun. I'd love to be able to see you and say hello during this time. Well, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon, and I will actually be joining you all each and every week starting next month. So be sure to keep a lookout for me, because we will actually start to be learning some things together. It'll be lots of fun. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your week, and I'm going to challenge you all to do one very special thing for me today. I want you all to find someone special in your life and tell them what really makes a difference in your life that they do. It could be when they make you dinner, or it could be that they help you make your bed, or that they let you have a fish. Who knows? But it's absolutely endless what you tell them thank you for. But expressing gratitude is a really, truly beautiful gift. Well, I have one quick question on do I like strawberries? Of course I like strawberries. They are one of my favorite fruits. Actually, my favorite of the berries, and they're also red, which is my favorite color. Oh goodness. Well, I'm going to be on my way for today. And before I do, I just want everyone to close their eyes and think of something they hope to come true. And I'm just going to take a little bit of pixie dust and send it your way. Keep your eyes closed so it can happen. 1, 2, very good. I'm sending you all magic to your homes. And with that, I will send a princess wave and a kiss goodbye. Goodbye, princesses. Goodbye, princes. Have a beautiful day.